A mirror, Queen Anne mirror. And how you could tell a Queen Anne mirror, see the crest up there? There is no crest on the bottom, and the sides are plain. So this mirror dates 1740s or 50s. Queen Anne's usually almost always walnut wood. And this is nice beveled glass. Glass is pretty old. Not sure how you can get an autofocus to do glass very well, but so this is a very old mirror. It took me a long time to find these mirrors because I bid very low at auctions, and I think I lost the last 50. And finally I actually got two mirrors. I'll show you another. Well, one of the characteristics of these mirrors, I don't want to take it off the wall, but notice the crest, how it has angled in towards the wall. It's bent in. And that's because this crest is veneered. There's a strip of walnut that you're looking at right here on a base of pine. And pine shrinks at a different rate than the walnut. And it shrinks more, so it actually bent it in towards the wall. That's pretty typical of this type. I'm not sure if this is original mercury glass. Looks too good to be, but it is very old. I could take it out of the frame, which I don't want to do, to see if it's double walled, which is what they did back then to make mirrors. They would double wall it, and then in the cavity between the walls they would drill a hole and spray in a silvering agent, which was not mercury. I don't know why they call it mercury glass. So let me show you my other mirror. I did take it off the wall, and here it is. Now this one here is a lot smaller. This is a transitional piece. Notice you still have the crest. You don't have a crest on the bottom. But notice on the sides, now you're beginning to have part of the Chippendale period, where there would be a decoration on the side, on the top, and on the bottom. And then on the bottom here would be a crest similar to that, but smaller. And on this one you'll see a carved, and it's got gesso on it. Not quite sure what that is. Some people say it's a shell. I think it's either Greek or Roman palmette. But this is very typical of this period. This is dated 1750s, 1760s, and it has the brand new type of wood back then, mahogany, which is typical of the Chippendale period. Does not have original glass, but you'll notice around the edges that gilding, that's all original. That's usually gone. Let's see if I can get it. It's hard to do mirrors because of the reflection, and the camera is confused. See how it's doing the background? There, now you can see it. Some of it's missing. Now I'll turn the mirror over, and it's also, this crest here is also shrinking in towards the wall. But there's your back. Now I'll stand up. One of the ways you could tell these old mirrors if they're fake, notice the bottom, the color. The top, if I move it a little bit, is a little darker, and it lightens up a little bit as you get down. That's because the top's against the wall, or excuse me, the top is away from the wall on its hook, and the bottom is against the wall. It doesn't have as much air. And you can see the hand planing on the back, and around this piece here you could see the hand planing all through here. You can't fake that kind of darkening of wood. If you stain it, there's a way of telling whether it's staying or not, and that's just take your finger and just doing that. See how it made that mark? If it's staying, it won't make that mark. So that's how you could tell. So, and then on the other side, what I liked about it is this. See, I'm next to the. What I liked about it is that sometimes they'll have a phoenix, the phoenix bird carved here, or other kind of shells here, or Prince of Wales feathers, especially if it's English. This is a small mirror, and I like it because it's small. And so you could see, it's kind of small. So these mirrors, they're somewhat plentiful. Like I said, this 1750s or 60s. The glass is rarely original. They say it is, you know, take it with a grain of salt, because having glass last that long without breaking. So, a couple mirrors. Let's see if I could show the side where it's, see how it's bending in. You look for that. So a nice little mirror, a couple mirrors. A Queen Anne transition. That's my phone going. A Queen Anne Chippendale transitional piece, and the other one was Queen Anne. Thanks for watching.